Hello and welcome to Bridget's Report again. Today I am determined to finish this game. So hopefully we'll see. Yeah. So I'm a bit unwell. So it's gonna be a bit of sniffling and maybe a bit of coughing and spluttering and things, but I'll try and keep it to a minimum as much as possible. But my voice is a little bit buggered, so hopefully shouldn't be too bad. Maybe doing the Joker voice killed me. I don't know. Either way, what you heard was Daft Punk and Indo Silver Club from the album Homework. So from 19... doesn't say. I don't know when that's from. I'm going to say 1997, but I don't actually know. So yeah, I think we got to like level 54 or something like that, 53 last time. So there's only about 6 or 7 levels left, I think. So I think we'll be able to do that. I think we can do that. It depends how impatient I am with the game. Pushing through some of these levels again are a little bit ridiculous. Just in terms of how much it takes for you to fiddle with little bits of road to get them just right. So you sort of, you get it right. So yeah, I'll probably have to go for get a drink at some point, just to sort of freshen up the old throat. Yeah, so that's gonna happen, I think. Yeah, so yeah, that'll happen at some point. So we'll drink. Just had my hot chocolate, big hot chocolate with marshmallows. Bit that big. So yeah, I had that. I don't have today. Maybe just like vodka. Nah, not quite that. Not quite the drink for a Tuesday evening. Okay, so let me go about the game here. There's nothing really much to talk about now. I think I mentioned motorsport and stuff yesterday. Talked about the Formula 1 race that happened. I think I did anyway. Or was the stream before the... Oh no, did I do a stream? I can't remember if I did a stream yesterday or not. No, the stream is Saturday. I didn't do a stream on Sunday, did I? The stream was on Saturday, wasn't it? Yes, it was on the 19th. It was on a Saturday. So yeah, I haven't Formula 1 yet, have I? It's pretty good. It was a pretty good race. A bit silly in terms of penalties and things, and they'll have to sort of sort that out. And track limits weren't actually too bad of an issue, but penalties and things were a bit silly. But overall, it was a pretty good race, I thought. I enjoyed watching it anyway, so some good action, some good overtaking, some good battles, some good stories throughout the field as well all weekend, which is nice. The whole Red Bull thing with their adjust, it was a little bit of a non-event, as it were. But that was just McLaren being a bit, well, it's like Brown, really. Being a bit stupid, really. I think probably a bit annoyed at Red Bull for fucking around with their rear or front wings. I can't remember. I think it's rear wings, wasn't it? I think that lost them quite a bit of performance down the straight, actually. But yeah, Ferrari looked very strong. Well, they won the race, 1-2. But they looked proper strong even then. You know, good. Also, for all very tight cars, yeah. Mercedes overall, they didn't look too bad. They fell apart in later on, but and then you got Toto Wolff complaining about penalties as usual because he can't let up the fact that the FIA isn't biased against Germans. All right, yeah, here we go. Crossings. Well, let's get on with this then. Was this the level where I basically looked at it and went, "Fuck this"? I can't remember. But yeah, there's all sorts. There's all sorts going on. Look at the penalty, you make your most. Oh yeah, look at this one. Was just like, nope. Yes, I mean that's pretty good. I mean it lands nicely, but yeah, it needs to go through this. That or something. I don't know. It does work, actually. It doesn't quite have enough speed. So that angle is slightly wrong. So we just need to adjust that angle slightly up. So it might work. There might just be enough space for it to... No, the angle again is slightly wrong. I don't think it won't slip through then. It might do actually. Oh yeah. Oh, actually that's too much. Okay. That's the problem with this level. It's just fine tweaks. Oh, almost. Problem is, it isn't hitting the button. Do that instead. There's no way that's gonna work, is it? Oh, almost. I don't actually know if it hit the button, that's the problem. It did. Oh, it's not hitting that button, that's the problem. Right. It's almost just need to adjust the angle a little bit. I see. Let's have a look. What's going on down here? Then how much is it missing the button by? I don't know. Like a strange amount. It's just the angle that it goes in by, but it's the bots. Yeah. It's a good, there's some good bots, you know, they're good. To be honest, that my bot has been called that for so long, I can't even remember why it's called that. But it's 9803, so... But yeah, it's just tiny little adjustments to get the crossing right. I don't know if it's even... I mean, it kind of goes through the gap. It just needs to... do it. That's not what I wanted to do. I mean, congratulations. Well done for getting in there, but... there it goes. No, no. I don't think so. Windows 98 is definitely not my favourite version of Windows. No, I think 98 is the Ocarina of Time release date, so... Okay, that was almost pretty clean. Yeah, a little bit of flipsies, you know, be good. That was almost pretty good, look. Now we get the angle right. Trust, trust, trust. Angle right. It'll fly. It'll be beautiful. We should just get the angle right. You have more reasons? Okay. Do you say so? It's gonna be beautiful. See? Perfect. Level complete. Okay, here's a stupid idea. It's not gonna work. Here's an even stupider idea. Okay. Okay, here's a really stupid idea. He's stuck. Oops. Why is it that he gets, like, stuck? That's the key. That's the key! That's the key! That's the key, see? Right, shut up, bonk! Go. It is not the key. Okay. trust this is gonna work. Physics is gonna happen. Don't ask what I'm doing. I'm creating miracles. That's what I'm doing. Yes. Okay, please ignore all of this. It never happened. Except that bit can say, because that's funny. So there is a tactic here. There is a tactic. There is a sort of knack to this, I think. I think I'm almost there, you know? Am I actually almost there? I don't know. No, it's wrong angle. Come on. Okay, fuck it. First portal, we're just gonna break everything. Ready? Something beautiful. Why didn't it break? Let's break. And so, like, glitch the fuck out. No, it doesn't. It just... Okay. I don't know. I'm going to move to the next level because I really don't know what I'm doing here. It's just too many weird little tweaks that you have to make. It's just stupid. Oh yeah, this level. I didn't get this one either. That's just there to stop them going up. So this bit I get, this bit I understand. You go whoosh, 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 whoosh. Boing. But then cannot get the right angle, I swear. Okay, let's see if that works. Just can I get that angle right? For him to bounce right. This shit is for the cube. Oh, there we go, clean. Right, what we can do is do that, because that should reduce the angle that he has to climb, hopefully. Ho ho ho. Now, for some reason, there is something that is still not letting the cube get past. Oh, it's just the other guys in here. Okay, so now we can get rid of this. No, we can't. Oh, where's this go? Oh, I see this guy's meant to go up to here. You're handy. Let me just attach it to the rest of it so it doesn't just pull it. Okay. No reason it needs to dip that far. And I think we're getting there. It's alright. I love this system though. Bush bunk. Okay, just join it. Just join it. Hasn't got the same right amount of speed really, but I just add like a little bit of. A little bit of ground. You just kind of give him a better helping hand, you know. That's the problem. The angle needs to actually hit the button. That's the problem. This little button is going to be finicky as fuck, isn't it? This problem giving him too much momentum into it. And all he wants is a little bit. There we go. That's much better. Sorry. Right, bounce. Clonk. Nope, again. Another problem is it's too springy. I don't know how to fix that really, apart from just literally do that. Just kind of keep it together. It's not going to do much at all, is it? What's that there? It's not doing anything. Clearly, actually, you'd set it up like that. On the outside. So you need a way of pulling the whole thing apart. Going basically with the rope. So the way you would do that is you'd sort of pull it that way and pull it that way, I guess. But they're still going to be in the middle, so you need a way of doing it from there to there, effectively. That's not going to do nothing. You need it to pull from underneath. If you know what I mean? Or I guess do it like this. Yeah, that helps, I think. Possibly. Kidding me. Okay, I literally cannot make that entrance any smoother than it is. Like, look at this button. It has to hit. You have to like hit that portal. Dead fucking on. Whereas, like, look at that. Come on. Okay. You will. Hit this, otherwise face the penalty. and somehow adhere this to the surface without it just sort of bouncing off. How do we stop this sliding off? Oh yeah. Oh. Just build it really tall and then just have it sort of fall down. That also works, yep. It's absolutely going to work and not have it. He's not going to crash at all. That's not going to work. I just need to adjust the angle again. So it's like flat going in. You can't do that unless you physically fucking do that or something stupid like that. It's gonna look real awkward because for some reason I don't put a button right there. That's just irritating. And he still fucking misses it. It's gonna reach. You can't put it. You can put it like that, but. You gotta do some weird shit to get it to actually hold. Seriously, just fucking go through this without going over the button. Like, how hard is that? Like, apparently really hard. Like, how the... I still don't understand why he's going over the button. Like, I'm going through it about as flat as you can fucking do it. Because it's gonna bend, what if you do, right? And yet, he still seems to... He's hitting something. That's the problem. He's hitting the edge of the platform as he's going in because this is bending. So I have to have it... do something stupid like that. That's never gonna... It's never gonna go in then. It's just... don't put the button right there. It's just stupid. Irritating. We'll keep trying, otherwise we'll just resort to method 5012 or something. Well, that's a resort back to fucking putting a box there over it or something. I don't know. Stop going over the bloody button! My lord. It's going through the portal, and because of the trajectory and the way it's built, they just go off. They go like fucking nuclear high. No way of stopping that until you build like a massive cage that stops them doing that. Which is dumb, but if you've got to do it, you've got to do it. Oh, lower. Way lower at the back. So that's not going to do anything. There you go, that'll do something. Okay, that'll do too much. Okay, that'll just... Oh, okay. It decides to do that instead. Great. Oh, just... Yeah, it keeps slipping off the thing now. I don't know what I'm doing at this point, but I cannot get this guy to hit that button properly, so I'm just going to resort to stupid measures to make it work. I don't know if that's going to work at all, but we'll see. There's a lot of bullshit going on this level. And I ain't like... Oh my god, it's so loud. Why is the game so loud? Jesus. It's probably not. It's probably just the mustard. Or what? Are you on about mustard or green chili? What? There we go, it's better. Fucking me. Go. Almost. Neither, I guess. I don't know. You bastard. Okay, it's beautiful now. It's beautiful. Okay, I don't actually think we need that. That's not going to help, actually. That's not going to help at all. We just need to... If anything, we need to reduce that. So a little bit more stable. It's too much weight at the back. That's the problem. It's too much weight at the front. Yeah, see, there's too much weight at the front, so it needs to sort of stabilize out somehow, but it's very difficult. So I think I need more weight at the back. Higher up. Wobble, 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 but who cares? Convoy time. Let's watch it work with a convoy. There's a fucking pit down here of insanity going on. Alright, next level. Bounce. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy cubes. Christ am I trying to do here? So I need to get... So okay, so how to just... What, okay, you can't disable... I was gonna say, how do you disable the lasers? I guess you don't. Okay, I guess the cubes can get through the lasers, I'm guessing. So one cube is gonna go that way. One cube's gonna go that way, and the other cube's gotta come with. Because these cubes gotta go in the middle. So one of the cubes is just being annoying. Okay, cool. So let's get you. And we need to go quickly. I love triangles. Especially when they don't line up. That's great. Please. Okay. Okay, so that cube's... Ah, this cube needs to be swooshed along. Or... we can make it super complicated. No, don't drive. Just test the cubes. We need to test the cubes. Okay. Okay. Okay, so is this drivable? Because now you just need to get the cubes to where they need to go. Right. must have adjusted this slightly by accident. Oh, it needs the car to function, I guess, for some reason. What? Wasn't doing that earlier. Okay. We just need a second bridge. Let's catch the other guy. That should hold. That's the wrong angle. That's gonna be the wrong angle. Completely the wrong angle. Yep. It's okay. Structure to rescue. Immediately this falls. Okay. More structure to the rescue. That's the problem. It keels up on itself. Have a fix. More things. If that actually does nothing because there's nothing anchoring it to the ground. Okay, that's pretty fair. That's pretty good. I need to get rid of that, so otherwise... Oh, okay, now the angle's wrong. Fuck. Hmm. So that was pretty good, but for some reason this one isn't. Okay, let's just lower it to the same. It's pretty much the same level now, so that should make it exactly the same sort of distance. It should be okay. For some reason that one doesn't. It just sort of bleh, onto the side. Yeah, now that's pushing that weight. That's way too much weight on this side. Always needed to be its own freestanding thing, really. Problem is you can't, because it's just... See, that on its own holds alright. Ignore this. And I need this to sort of catch the other guy, but I need also... So that I need, if anything, more weight on that side. That's perfectly balanced, so now we just need... Obviously you need to be sort of strong-ish. Okay. Get rid of that bit then. Which we need weight. So let's just have some more weight up there. It's less about building bridges and more just having weights that balance. So that's not... So now I need to build even more just to hold that in place, because it's just swinging so much. I mean, that's just insane. And the only thing we do is literally building it lower. Like a scoop or something. Not allowed to flex a bit more. I don't know if that would actually hold at all. For one, and therefore, it'll do. Giving up the convoy entirely now, it's just like, oh, okay, this looks...
The brave vehicle have nearly completed every test.
Shut up.
Their virtuous sacrifices
Thank
will
you.
be remembered when testing is complete.
That's nice. Buttons on the ceiling? Okay, so there's one. So we can hit one. And then we've got to hit... Oh, fuck. Okay, so the one is hit automatically for us, to give us the idea of what we're doing. Which is bonk. Donk. Just hit one. This one I haven't got a clue. We're gonna have to hit that with the yellow. Somehow. So we have to go into the... So we have to go to blue on the ground here. Oh, we're going to go up to blue, aren't we? In theory, because we're going to go up to blue, but then we aren't going to have the momentum to to have us go back up to... So we had to go this way to blue, into yellow, and then somehow hit both of them at the same time. Whoa, okay. Stop misaligning them. Something along those lines. Always overcompensate with the angle, the stuff that you need first, I guess. You can draw it back afterwards. Almost. Sometimes it flies nicely, it flies smooth, it's good, it's clean. Sometimes it just doesn't. Yeah, it's weird because like sometimes, I mean, sometimes you can get it to be wonderful, clean, smooth through the portal, and other times it sort of twats around with you, and then it goes through nicely, but then it looks like it's hitting the wall. So I want it to not do that in a way possible, please. But I need to conserve the momentum. Which I don't, do I? No, I don't need to do that at all. Oh, what about conserving momentum? Rubbish. Come on, Kevin, it's not even close. You know what I'm trying to do. I just need to hit the bounce pad. And hopefully that should be the right angle. But I don't know if it will be. Oh, okay. Wait there. Don't actually sit on the platform. I'll tell you what the absolute cheese would be, though. Just the problem. Now, it's going to hit one. That's where the absolute cheese would be, though. Screw the gimmick. Do that. Attach. Oh, bugger. Attach. Wait, did not ask you to do that. Is this the G's though? Is this the cheese of the century? Is this the cheese of the century? Ignore the level gimmick entirely and just... Oh, no, okay, right, okay, get it, strength, okay, got it. Jesus Christ, calm down. All we need is a little road, there's that. Just scoop them in. And have them go completely through that bit of road. Woo! And plus more, this is going to work with the convoy. This will work with the convoy. Oh, I know how. I know exactly how. Too good. I'm too good at this game. Now it will work with the convoy. Watch it happen. Everyone has asked mustard or green chili, and that is it in the last half an hour. You're shitting me. Just trust me. Okay? Just trust me. It's gonna work. With the convoy. It'll work. It'll work. It worked. Don't care. Too good. Alright, what's level 57? Oh, what is this? What is this shit? So one's got to go through green to get to the end, and one's got to go through purple to get to the end. Oh, what is this shit? So you gotta get through. So one's got to go that way through red, I'm guessing. So one's gonna go through blue to go to blue to go to red to go to purple. The other one's gonna go through yellow to go to this blue to go to green. Right, so straight across. Okay. It's just getting the bridge that can hold that. Okay. So through to yellow, through to blue, and then from red. Okay. Let's just build the obvious links in. Let's line this up where possible with underneath. Just trying to link it up where possible. So there's nice and clean-ish. Okay, then we need to go from blue to green. Okay. Possible line up here as well. And the same below. Right. So now we just link all these bridges together. So first of all, let's start with up here. At that point, okay, so some reason ropes is not enough to hold. Missed it. That's fine, but like somehow endless supply of ropes is not enough to hold this up. That's good. God, this is such long distances. It's insane. Yep, stop it. I don't want to add too much weight, that's the problem. I still want to join everything up. So maybe it's worth just nuking those connections for now and just having them like that. How if they connected half the time? So you can just... Rah. Is this going to work? Probably not. No, because this in the middle just collapses. It's holding too much weight. Fuck it, go. No, just the whole thing collapses because there's one point up here. And I don't see how you can use one point to hold all of this up, effectively. Like, obviously it's possible, but how I'm still not quite sure. We'll just keep trucking on. This is going to be the problem. None of this lines up at all up here. Drag? What are you doing? Drag that there. It's just because I keep moving the cursor. I mean, I'm blaming the game, but I am moving the cursor away before it's connected. I think the problem here is I don't quite understand the logistics of having to have all of this supported somehow from this, effectively. When it can't even hold just that, how is it meant to hold, effectively, most of it, you know? Maybe I'm being stupid, I don't know. But to me, it just seems fucking difficult. This has to be complete freestanding as well. There's nothing to support it. The only thing I can think of is maybe it's build ramps and shit, but it just seems way too annoying and complicated to do. Problem is, you can't build ramp unless you build a... Stop. Unless you build... Stop it. Unless you build a ramp, say, from here, launch it down to here, maybe, and then go through that way, but then you got to get that up to... That's just... I guess you can go up to there and down there, but it just seems... The obvious solution is probably not the obvious solution in this case, but just, I really don't feel like trying to engineer. Everything is hinging on like this, and it just fails immediately. You can. I try the ropes. I don't do nothing. So connected. Connect. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know what you're meant to do in this, because you can't even hold... And there's not enough space to build a ramp up here. You can't ramp all the way from there to there. So you've got to build a bridge, and this won't hold that bridge. Not even using these will hold that bridge, I don't think. I just... And it just gets more and more difficult as you go down, basically. You think, okay, so maybe that'll hold. Bits of it kind of hold around the edges and things, but in the middle it's just a disaster because there's no way this can hold any of this, you know. I mean, that breaks immediately. That's how much stress is on that. I just... What do you do here? I don't know. I think it's the first level in the game where I'm just looking at it and I'm genuinely stumped at what you're meant to do. And there's buttons involved, so you've got to make sure you hit everything as well. So you've got to get one through. You've got to get through every single one because there's a button basically to every single one apart from blue, but you need to get from blue to get to red basically. So you can build like a ramp or something that takes you over to. I'm pretty sure this is pretty much how you have to do it. But then getting this to hold, it's never going to happen. But then, if you want to get to purple, or this colour, you need to get to this colour to get to green. I guess you don't need to, but you will. Well, you can't go from yellow. We need to go through yellow. At least, and then you can go from... And you have to hit this as well. You can kind of go down and that way, but... I cannot work out how you would do this and the amount of fucking around it would take. And to get it to hold anyway, you just... Obviously it's possible, but... Yeah, I did check. I checked my phone. I don't actually... I never beat the game on my phone. I never actually did. I thought I did. But I don't think I ever beat... I don't think I have... I think I got to this sort of point where I beat most of the levels in the game, but not all of them. I don't have the save file anymore. If you're wondering, that save file is long gone. Because that is... Yeah, before a reset. So my phone... I should reset my phone at some point. Because I... Well, I didn't accidentally. I attempted to root it and then kind of backed out halfway through, and that was a bad idea. So... Yeah, that save file is long gone. But the achievements are still there, and I don't have the achievement for beating all the levels in the game. So... I obviously skipped a few here and there, and I'm damn sure this is probably one of them. Because, look, I mean, it holds for a glorious 2 seconds. And then everything breaks. So we just... If we pause it there, it's beautiful. When we pause it there, still pretty good. And then immediately it's gone. So... Yeah, I don't know. At this point. I just... can't see at all. Unless you... No one can get rid of this top layer entirely. And entirely rely on holding it from the bottom. And just add extra supports where I can, basically. But eventually you're just going to run out of room. You know what I mean? And then everything breaks. Sorry, that's just... Just keep adding rope until eventually it holds. Ooh, that was close. I think we've literally run out of space for rope. Oh no, no, one more, one more. Hey, there's a couple more going in there. Got that, about that later though. See if we can squeeze a few in this layer. This is ridiculous, but I don't know, it might work. Okay, I think we've officially run out of ropes that we can put in. We gotta find an angle. One more angle. Yes. Oh shit. It holds. Go. Faster. We're not going fast enough. That's actually pretty strong, weirdly enough. Okay. This shouldn't hold, but it... I'm not even going to say it. It does touch wood. Ignore the fact that one blows up. Beautiful. Now we need to get this guy somehow up here. How the fuck do you even do that? I don't know. If all the fucking points join up for one. Okay, it's high, like everything, but I don't do that. Okay, why did that break? It works. See, I did know how to make the level, I just didn't have enough fucking ropes. This is gonna fail so badly. It's gonna... Oh my god, no. Faster. Go faster. Go faster, people. You're not going fast enough. Faster. Oh, there's too many cars on this. Okay, that's the maximum. Please hold. Please hold. Please hold. Please everything hold. Oh god. Oh god. No! Fuck you. What is this?
The Enrichment
Oh.
Center regrets to inform you that this next test is impossible. Make no attempt to solve it.
Okay, let's do this. Is it even equal on both sides? It is. Okay. Okay. All of this just to suspend a bridge. Yes, I'm using the floor. Fuck you. What I will say is this bit right here, this bit of rope here, strongest bit of fucking rope in the West. Let's do the same thing here then. Don't mind how I'm doing this. It'll all make sense. It won't make any sense later on. It won't. I think what it is, I played all the levels. I didn't beat all the levels. Hmm? Like that then. God, that's breaking already. I think it's spending too much. Okay, I'm sure this will be absolutely fine and not a problem at all. Okay, beautiful. This is all just, I'm going to have to do some, like, tons of weight saving, I think. That's the problem. Okay, go. So where's it failing first? Here. It's these links here. They're not being supported by... well, any of this, really. It's not... none of this is really helping support any of this, is it? This is all kind of useless, because it's not actually doing anything. The problem is, the problem with ropes is they don't actually provide any sort of... so we need to build a structure. Supports it from up high. Um, or something. I think I'm just overcomplicating it. None of this is breaking, but then this... it needs to hold it up. It's very difficult when you're trying to grab from below, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think I'm going to restart this. I'm trying to overdoing this one a little bit. We just need to provide a point which everything else can hang off of, basically. hope that it's strong enough to support that. In theory, it will be. Okay, so now Wayne's in perfect equilibrium. At this point now we just need to add some sort of weight to it and see what happens. Okay, nothing. Good. A second weight. Again, the two must be kept in equilibrium. Okay. So we just lower it down. That means a second. And then, voila. It does not work. We get a second point, I think. Yeah. And there's very little point of not doing that. Because that's almost too stable. Okay. Easy. Easy, mate. Zero stress, mate. Zero. Just beautiful. Beautiful bit of road engineering. That is a small problem. Basically, what happened is this bit of road touched that. So we need to sort of narrow it. Hopefully that'll work still. There we go. Clean. Clean. Impossible, my ass, mate. Easy. Easy. Easy challenge. Well, it wasn't even a challenge, it was easy, mate. Loop. Dip. Oh. Okay, I understand. I get you, Mr. Man. Let's do it. Is that enough? It might be enough. It's a bit wobbly. Ideally, we want something a little bit firmer. There we go. I just think you remember this level being a bit of an arse. Oh, I've done it like this. It's just how I've done it. Okay. Ah. I understand my problem now. Namely, the angle is not that. It is like that, for one. Yeah, I'll do. Game trusting my patience with this shit not connecting. Something like that. Again, hold. Yeah, it's got to go swoosh and then down. And then, oh yeah, I forgot. So you've got to go up through this gap into there, then through there back down, along this way, and around this way, back over and around again. Well, so you've basically got a gap in there, so that you can get your guy through. Yeah, I remember this level being a pain. I do. Yeah, I do. Oh well. We'll work it out. Whoosh. Okay. Yeah, this is a lot of just fiddling with angles to try and get things to work. You just hope that that's kind of more like, okay, will it work? Will it work? Doesn't really matter as long as it... Yeah, that work. So you just gotta hope and pray that it didn't fuck with this. Which it did. Slightly. It's just gonna keep going round. It's gonna get stuck at some point, but... Yeah, fuck. Yeah, this is just one of those levels where it's just a nightmare to get it to do what you want it to do. It's, like I say, it's a lot of fine-tuning. To get the result that you want. What is the next level? What is the final level? I can never remember. I can never remember. Sorry, I don't remember. Plain transplant. Quite frankly, I think I've done this level before. I think I did manage to do this, I think. By God, I can't remember. So you gotta get one for the blue one. So you can't, because the blue one goes into this orangey yellow one? Yellow one. So the top one has got to go somewhere. So it's got to hit up. Some in it's got to hit this button somehow. And the blue's got to go through there, and the yellows, and then it's got to go through the blues. It's got to go that way. So one's got to go through the yellow, go through blue, go that way, go for that way, go for that way, and then up. And then one's got to hit this button somehow, which can only be done by going up through the blue. So you go through the blue. Or should you go through the yellow? No, you can go through the blue immediately then, but you, I guess you go through the blue to hit. Oh, and then you've got someone, I guess the middle one, will hit this. And then somehow they've all got to go through there. Oh, okay. Quite frankly, I can't be fucked. There comes a point where it's just like, I know this is going to be a lot of fiddling and a lot of trying to get things to, I mean, I know there's cake, but shut up. It's a lot of, yeah, fiddling around, trying to get bits, cars to go where you need them to go to, and get all the little bridges bits to hold, and it's just... If I could just sit here for... If I could come back to it and fiddle around and then come back to it again. In some ways, I've kind of played this wrong, right? bridge constructor in general, bridge constructing games, you know, things like Poly Bridge or the bridge constructor games, aren't necessarily games that you go out your way to beat. They're games that you sort of, you can, but they're not, for me at least. Those sort of games are best when you play them for a bit, but you kind of chip away at them, sort of day by day. You sort of play it, you know, every three or four, maybe 2, 3, maybe 4 times a week, but only for short sessions, maybe hour, 2 hours, you know, maybe even half an hour, you know, now and again. And you chip away at it, and you chip away at different levels, and you chip away at different designs. I mean, it's not a game. They're not games where you sit down and you go, okay, I'm going to play for 4 hours. I'm going to beat these. I'm going to beat it. You know, it's a game where you sort of take your time and you sort of make your way through the different levels, try out different techniques, and get better the more you play. The more you play, the more levels you beat, the more you kind of learn about the physics, learn about kind of how it all works. And I think Polybridge encourages that a lot more than the Bridge Constructor games do. The Bridge Constructor games are more about, especially stunts, because they leaned into it. Because the first Bridge Constructor game was a fairly paint by numbers, fairly standard Bridge Constructor game where half the physics were broken. But yes, with stunts and especially Portal, they leaned into, okay, so the physics engine doesn't really work. They didn't have a realistic physics engine that works best for engineering, you know, actual sort of physics. But what they do have is a good physics engine for throwing shit around, and it's a very forgiving sort of engine where you can, and the games become, especially Portal. Eventually, the problem with that is you eventually devolve into, okay, moving this tiny little bit, this by this bit, because there's slight bits of randomization that occur within the physics that make, and that's fine. When I play, it's like the way I played it, like I said, the first time I played this game, I played it on my phone, and it took a while, and I sort of chipped away at it over a matter of weeks, but I didn't play it like I do here, where you know, I sit down for an hour or two and I play. What I did is I just picked it up on my phone, played it for half an hour, maybe, not even 20 minutes, whatever. Played around with a level or two, put it down. Sort of kept going back to it over time, you know. But then you go, okay, well, that level, I'll leave it for a bit, I'll come back to it later, I'll tinker with this bit, and then I'll tinker with this level for a little bit, you know. And you just sort of tinker with things over time, and I think this game lends itself well. Something like Polybridge, I think you can kind of play a little bit more episodically because it's more focused on building more traditional bridges. I know with Polybridge you can create weird things where and there are a few levels where you sort of swing cars, and you can create some really weird shit in Polybridge because you know the physics engine isn't perfect. And there are some odd things you can do with Polybridge. But it's a very different game. Both Bridge Constructor games. But they're very different games. In terms of the mechanics and the feel and the physics. The cars in that game have... One, there's different kinds of cars. And they all have different weights and, you know, heights and different physics attached to each car that you have to sort of learn and manage, and the idea is that you build a bridge that works for the scenario. I really enjoy playing Polybridge, but I wouldn't play it on stream because I'm shit at it. I really am shit at Polybridge. I do enjoy it, but I'm very bad at it. And so it's a game that I come back to very occasionally, just sort of tinker with levels. But I was never very good at it. I've never really quite grasped some of the levels. Maybe if I came at it, played it a bit now, because I've had Wally Bridge 1 and 2 for years now, so I've sort of, grabbed and hooked onto them, and, sort of, I've played them, or, come back to them, played them, come back to them. And like I said, I love that. Maybe I don't love those games, but I do really like them, and they've got a really nice aesthetic to them, and they look really nice. They've got nice. I mean, it's not an amazing soundtrack or anything, but it works for the game for what it is. But yeah, I don't think I could stream it. I know people have done YouTube video series, and things like that on it. It's fair enough. But yeah, it's definitely a game where you sort of jump between levels, try them out, try and work out things. And in here, where I'm playing episodically, try play each level by. It's fine until you get to some of the levels which you get a little bit anal with tweaking it with little bits, like, oh, okay, I've got to move this, and then I've got to move it down like one, and move it this way, that way, to get everything else to work. It gets a little bit tad tedious after a while. I think that's a problem with the game, really. Like I said, it's genuinely quite a fun game. And I have enjoyed streaming it. Even if it got a little bit, maybe 7 parts is a bit much for it. Maybe it should have been maybe 4 or 5. But, and I think I am done with it now. I think, okay, the last 2 levels I haven't beat them, but that's okay. I could sit here and try and work out what the hell I need to do here. But to be quite honest, this would be where I would have put it down. If I wasn't streaming, I would put this down. I would go, okay, I'll come back to it another time. But because I'm streaming it, to be honest, I'm happy wherever I've got to. I might come back to it after Halloween or something and do an extra part, just to round out things. Just add a bit of closure to the series rather than just ending it. But for now, yeah, I think I'm happy where I've got to. There's only a couple of levels left, and that's kind of what's annoying me. Inside you can probably tell I'm a little bit like, oh, there's only 2 levels, but it's already like 11:30. And unfortunately, I'm not feeling well either. I'm not feeling the best, so brain is not working 100% either. Which is probably not the best thing to be trying to play when your brain's not quite working 100%. A puzzle game, but that's in essence what these are. They're physics-based puzzle games, but yeah. Yeah, I think I've said my piece. I've enjoyed streaming it though. I think it's a good game. The DLC. What I might do is at some point do maybe one more stream in the future. Maybe just after I finished Dead Space actually. Once I finish Dead Space, we'll come back to it. I'll grab the DLC because it's only, I think it's on sale for like 79p. So I'll grab the DLC at some point. And we'll do the final couple of levels, and then we'll check out the DLC, I think. Maybe in the finals, in an extra stream at the end. I'm not going to try and beat the DLC, because that's a whole other ball game, and I think my brain is just going to be mush. By the end of that, that's... Because the DLC, you place portals yourself. Which sounds broken. I can't even imagine trying to design levels where you get to place portals yourself and build bridges. Like, I don't know how they design levels for the original Portal, to be honest. That was all sort of physics-based, but for Portal 2 especially, I ain't got a clue, mate. Haven't got a clue how they even thought about designing those levels. Yeah. But anyway, I think that's what we'll do. So that'll give it proper closure, because we can check out the DLC. Because I do want to check out the DLC, at least give it a go. See what it's like, even if it is as difficult as I imagine it will be. Yeah, so we'll come back after Halloween. We'll finish this off, but after Dead Space, and Dead Space will probably continue after Halloween. I don't see it finishing beforehand, even if it is a sort of Halloween game, because I do want to beat Dead Space, assuming it streams okay. Should do. Anyway, let's put this on some title card here. That was part 7 of Bridge Constructor Portal. Like I said, come back after Halloween, we'll finish this off. In terms of the rest of the week, I think I will, in terms of Halloween stuff, Halloween's on a Thursday. Odd day. But the plan, I think we're going to plan. Got a few Halloween things lined up. Do you want to do Sonic Adventure 2 this week sometime? That'll probably be on Friday. So we'll probably start Dead Space on the Thursday. Yeah, that should be okay. So give it a break. We'll start Dead Space on the Thursday. We'll do Sonic Adventure 2 on the Friday. And then Monday, do something else. Then Wednesday we'll probably do Dead Space again, and then 31st will be, yeah, what have I planned? Something like that. Anyway, it'll go something like that. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm gonna bugger off now because I've been talking for too long.